Let me clean my camera so you guys can see me clearly. So this one is very, very important. Sorry, the light in my room is not white. I don't know how to do this. And I'm watching television in the parlor. I do not want to distract them. So we just have to bear with me. The light is not clear. So please bear with me. Now let's talk about Nengi and Kiddwaya's case in the house. Reconnecting. Yes, so guys, we are live right now. Where are you, Nengi and Ozo family? So you guys, we are back. Oh, yep, 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 yep. Oh, okay, thank you. Your children are around. Oh, where is it? So you guys, let's hear your opinion. So I'm going to be reading out some of the comments of those after I posted that video, those who commented and said all that they said pertaining to that. So you're going to be hearing your comments. So if you wrote a comment under my video, you're going to be hearing yourself now. We're going to sit down here and deliberate based on that. So Nengi and Kiddwaya's case in the house. That's what we're going to be talking about. So you guys, tell us your opinion. If Yoluwa, we're not here to query, we're just talking. No. That's my people. They're my people who don't even think about it. Ify. Just tell us your opinion. That's why we're here. We're here to hear from you what you think about this. There's no beef, no qualms. There's nothing attached. Just hear your opinion. Don't mind the caption. It's to bring you here. So tell us what you think about that. What is your opinion? If we talk, don't come and ask me and so what. Say what you think. Support your fan, the people you love. Support them now. It's time for you to show that you really love these people. So tell us what you think about them. Let us hear your opinion. So did they or they did not? Tell us, guys. Let us know. Now you're talking if you Oloa. Sorry, my network is shaky. Oh, guys, people shouldn't go. So, you guys, we are back. Oh, network is bad. It's not stable. That's why. Sorry about that. If you Olowa. Olowa. They're my South people, so I need to know how to pronounce the name very well. Olowa Ifi. I already cooked for my darling husband though. That one is not even an issue. I don't have a choice. It's what I signed into. Hmm? So get that right. So you guys, now let's talk about what happened in the house. What do you think? Is it true? Did they do anything in the house? Let us know. So now when I did a video of that, I'm going to be reading out some of the comments and how people replied to that particular stuff that happened in the house that day. So guys, please let me just look for the video. Those are afraid of Nengi. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. So this person said, okay, Chuku Anora. This is based on the video I did. I said, Kiddwaya talked about what happened in the house between he and Nengi that night. So we have Big Brother Okechukwu Onorue said, Big Brother cannot show us what happened. And both of them said they cannot remember. You want to follow after all the romantic. I don't want to say some things in the party. We are not kids. The edited video. It's an edited video. So this person is saying that Nengi and Kiddwaya actually did something in the house, but Big Brother is refusing to show it. Guys, what do you think? Is it true that they did something that Kayode Big Brother and Ibuka have refused to show us. Because Nengi and Kiddwaya said, I'm so used to Nengi and Ozo. Sorry, if you hear me calling Nengi and Ozo, don't be angry because I'm used to those two names in here. So Nengi and Kiddwaya said they cannot remember what happened that day. And looking at the video that we saw that they were not doing anything. All Kid did was to zip Nengi down, and later Nengi came back for him to remove her belt. You know that belt now, the belt that has their name inscribed on it. So to urinate, and she was putting on a jumpsuit. So to urinate, you have to bring that dress down for you to be able to urinate. And she wouldn't have been able to do that on her own. And coupled with the fact that they had drank and taken, that she's a Guinness queen. She has already taken a lot of drink. They were dancing. It was party night. And what do you expect from a party? A lot of things happen. So I don't think they did anything for on my own part. I don't know about you. So tell us what you think about this. Meanwhile, some people are saying, okay, if he was to zip Nengi, Nengi shouldn't have been facing him. Him, then he zips her down and she goes to pee. Not for her to face him, and the rest is what I cannot see. But deep within me, as a blogger, and I've been watching and seeing what happened in that house, from my church mind, I cannot see. I cannot see. Oh, I cannot see. I'm not thinking of anything like that because Nengi is very, very coordinated. Yes. I don't know if any of you want to come and slap me at this point, but she's very, very coordinated. She knows why she went into the house. Not like I'm trying to praise her, but she knows why she went into the house. She knew, she already seen Big Brother. She has been watching the show. She knows how it feels like outside the show, how people will throw you and shade you. And being in the kind of show she has been in her past life, she knows that trolling is what is going to come after the show. And she didn't want to go into, as in, she didn't want to go through that. She didn't want to go through that. So she was very, very careful in the house. So no matter the alcohol, because if alcohol was able to make her do what she didn't want to do, or what she does not want to do, or what she do not want to do in the house. If you remember those days she used to dance with Lekon. Lekon was so close to the point that he holds her everywhere, rubs his hands all over her body, touches the part that he shouldn't touch. He's not supposed to touch in that shoe. But he did all of that, but nothing happened between them. Nothing. Even with all the things they took and everything, they still did not do anything. So I don't think she did anything with Kiddwaya. I don't think she did anything with Kiddwaya. But you saw it though, you know better. You can tell us. If you think she did something, please tell us. Tell us, tell us. We want your opinion. We really want you to say something at this point. Tell us what you feel. Don't just watch and pass. Tell us. What do you think? Do you think they did anything? Ife Oluwa. Ife Oluwa. Do you think they did anything? Guys, please tell us so let us know. Let us know your opinion on the comment section. After this, we're going to be talking about Erica and Kiddwaya and why they said Big Brother should apologize to Erica and Kiddwaya. So I'm going to be reading out some of the opinion, what people said about the whole thing. Yes. So let's talk. It's time for us to talk. Say your mind. Let us know what you think. Yeah, Let us know what you think. No. Humu Mansare, I can see your comment. You said no, they didn't have anything to do in the house. No, no, no. Your no, as I said, true or false? Which of the no? The no can be yes, can be no, can be true, can be false. So tell us, be plain. Humu, please tell us the no, is it for the false or for the true? If they had something to do in the house, please tell us. What do you think? Your opinion will help us do better. Come and support your girl here. Come and support her because this comment will help a lot of people. People will watch it and they'll go to the comment, they'll know that okay, this never happened though. It never happened for real. Come and talk. Let's talk about it now. For those of you who have been keeping grudges, somebody said, where did I even see that comment? Say I saw it on. Okay. Hey, Homo Mansari, now you are right. It's false, right? Yeah. Okay, I've seen your opinion, but why do you say it's false? Can you explain to us a little? Because people are saying Nengi and Kiddwaya shouldn't have faced themselves while zipping up. And at the point, Kiddwaya was whispering something. Okay, Humu Musari, I see you. Nengi is innocent. Yeah, for real, she is. Thank you so much for that kind comment, Humu. For real, Nengi is indeed innocent. But you know now, although I am still a blogger, but I have to see what I see. A lot of people have been looking for a way to drag Nengi. A lot of people that have been looking for opportunity to drag Nengi. So they see this. If anything happened in the house, man, if anything happened between Kiddwaya and Nengi in that house, what we're hearing now will not be hearing it. The news will be everywhere on social media. All these things that the housemates are leaking out now, that they said Dorothy did this, Talaniba did this, Prince did that. If it was Nengi, hey, or Erica, the world will not be on at a standstill. Everywhere will be shaking. So we thank God nothing happened. So that's the opinion from Homo Musiri. Anyone you come, I'll talk about it though. I'm here to talk about everything. If you say no, it's true, I'll also give you reasons why it is true. And if it's a lie, if it's false, I'll also give you reasons why it is false. So you guys, don't be scared to bring up your opinion. It's your opinion, it's your personal thing. Yeah, it's what you feel. You have freedom of speech, freedom to see what you know, and freedom to agree and disagree at any point. Yeah, so long as you're an adult and you're able to join this life, say your mind. Okay, Humu Musiri, I've seen it. Yeah, the mic went down and he's helping her to fit it in. Guys, have you heard? Humu said the mic went down and he is helping her to fit it. You know, in the house now, you have to put up your mic. Your mic has to be on all the time for Big Brother to know where you are and what you're doing and the conversation you're having at that point in time. So Humu said Nengi's mic was down and Kiddwaya was helping her to fit it in. But usually in the restroom, you don't put up your mic. Yeah, you don't put on your mic in the restroom. Yeah, how can you be showering with a mic on? It's not possible. Guys, what do you think? What do you think? You cannot put up your mic when you're in the bathroom. You know, yes, you cannot shower with your mic. And when it's a rule in the house that when you're going into the restroom, if you know you're going to do anything that you don't need the mic to be on, so long as it's the restroom, you can pull it. Because you know go they pee. You know when they pee, the thing will drop inside the toilet. Go do sorry guys. You do so with the mic on and you're urinating. Everybody be enter. It should not be right. So there you're permitted in the house. You're permitted to bring out or to pull off your mic. So Homo is right. He said helping her to fit in her mic, which was the truth. It was helping her to fit in her mic. I know Nengi showing her backside is not a problem to her. Okay, some people are relating it that why did she run away when she saw Ozo and knew coming? Now let's talk about that. If you watch that video very well, if you watch it very well, you see that it wasn't she, as in she didn't see them coming before she ran away. She did not see them coming. Let's analyze that stuff very, very well now. Nengi did not see Ozo and Neil coming into the restroom. She did not see them. What really happened was that Nengi was already done shifting her mic and zipping down. So Neil and Ozo were coming to the restroom. Now, based on what Ozo and Neil explained when Ibuka asked them the question. Yes. When Ibuka asked them the question that, okay, did you know Nengi and Kiddwaya were no longer in the party before you left the party ground to go and urinate? According to what Neo said, that he didn't notice that, he didn't think of anything. He just went to see his friend off to the restroom to rest himself. That was Ozo. Ozo told him that he was going to the restroom, that Neo should see him off to the restroom. And they were not thinking of anything. I don't know. We know Ozo is a very smart guy. Let's be sincere. Ozo is a very smart guy. Maybe he noticed that Nengi and Kiddwaya were no longer in the party. But based on what Ozo said, he said he didn't notice anything. He just went to the restroom to rest himself, and he told Neil, his friend, and Neil accepted to see him off to the restroom. So now, let's go to when they were entering the restroom, when they were walking through the passage, as the passage that leads to the restroom. Putting the two videos side by side. This is Nengi and Kiddwaya, and this is Ozo and Neil coming into the restroom. They were walking. Machu guys coming in. Looking at the action, they did not say, yeah, Humu Mansare, thank you so much. Before I continue, let me talk about this. This opinion is very, very sweet and interesting. He said, this is a lesson to us, we the lady. We should not play too much with a guy. Yes, you just said it all. Because by the time you play too much with a man, people will begin to misunderstand you. That's why I see most of this. She did not see Ozo and New coming. New light, they were aware. Good. Comfort. Akumute, thank you so much. Thank you. I just said, as if I knew. I was just saying it from my own point of view because Ozo is a smart guy. Let's go back to what Homo said before we move to Comfort Akumute's comment. So this is a lesson to all the ladies. So you cannot play with a man too much and people will not begin to overestimate it. Like now I'm talking about this guy, this person. What's her name? What happened, safe? Oh, I wanted to remember something so I can give you the example so you understand me better. Oh, I've forgotten the example I want. Okay, hey, Timini that's happening to them now. They are best of friends, but people are thinking they're doing something. You understand? If you go on social media, it's everywhere that is a lie. Timini and DSF cannot be just friends. They are doing something more intimate than that. That is the same thing that is affecting Nengi and Kiddwaya right now. Ground. Let's be very, very realistic. Let's not cover anything. No cap on this one. Let's not cover any pot. Why should you meet a guy to zip you down? Nengi is my favorite too. I like her a lot. I love what the house made, but let's be very plain with ourselves. Why should you meet a guy? You're not putting on nails. Yes, you're not putting on any nails. In the restroom, in a secluded place like that, the person is not your husband. Is not your... No, 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 no. You don't do that. Let's be realistic. Okay. Now talking about that, Nengi said her zip was very strong, so she couldn't remove it. Okay, we understand that on that based on that aspect, we understand that her zip was strong. She couldn't bring it down. But knowing fully well that anything you do in that house shall be used against you, she should have still come to the party and call V her friend. Yes, and call V her friend, any of the ladies, come and zip me down. No, I want to rest myself. Come and zip me down. Or better, see, you know your zip is strong, you're going to the restroom. There's no cap. No, sorry, the network went bad. Yeah, sorry. So no cap at this point. Let's be realistic. Nengi should have called V or any of her friends, anybody she was talking to in the house, to come and see her up to the restroom, knowing fully well that her zip is strong. They will be able to zip her down and she'll go rest herself. Now we're being very realistic, we're not covering anything. Oh, this is life. We have to say it as it is. So on the other part, Nengi did something wrong, so she should have called somebody to come. Now looking at, so Comfort Akumuti said she did not see Ozo and New coming. New light, they were aware. They were aware. So she said Ozo and New were aware that Nengi and Kiddwaya were no longer in the party. I said it before that Ozo is a smart person. He must have noticed that. Sorry, let me switch this thing. I've already put charge. How did it not bomb? I don't know. So you guys, like I said before, that Ozo was aware that Nengi was no longer in the party. That's why he left to go and urinate to see what was happening. Ozo is a very smart guy. So Comfort is here to concur to that. She said Ozo and knew they were aware that Nengi was no longer in the party. That's why they went to the restroom to also go and rest themselves. So you guys, is that true? Were they really aware, or they were not aware? But on Nengi's path, if you want to use sense, like if you want to use wisdom and analyzing for a very good analyzer, like the man on channel, if you should analyze this thing, you'll see that we will not be able to stand on any path. All of us will be on the fence. Now let's analyze it the way it should be. Okay. On the other way around, now Comfort said she did not know, did not see Ozo and New coming. Okay. You know those guys are guys. Let's go their way. We're not covering anything. We're trying to be very realistic here. We're human. We're all adults, so we understand ourselves better. When a man is walking, a man cannot tiptoe. Like they didn't come, they were not tiptoeing. Not like a man can actually tiptoe. Sorry. So they did not tiptoe to that place. They were walking like guys should walk. They were walking the macho guys. You could even see their dresses that they were looking so macho. So they were walking straight to the restroom. They were walking. If you want to think about it, or being very wide in your thoughts, not like I'm saying anything happened here. I'm just being wide. We're just talking wide. Network. Sorry, my network went bad. Sorry. So Kiddwaya and Nengi may have heard footsteps of people walking towards them. And that was why Nengi had to run to the toilet. I'm not saying anything that she heard. I'm just being wide on thought. You have to think here and think there. We're trying to analyze it. She may have heard the footsteps of the young men walking into the restroom. That's why she ran into the toilet to rest herself. But the other way round, the way she ran into the toilet that day, the way she ran into the restroom, as in, it did not show us anything like she heard the footsteps of those guys coming. She just knew, okay, as soon as Kiddwaya finished zipping her or fitting her belt that had her name on it. When you're pressed, you can do anything. Yeah. So she was actually pressed. She had to run into the toilet. We're being very realistic. General, no cap. No cap at all. We're not covering anything. Please don't the warrior. Make I break her down. So at that point, she no cover, she no do anything. She just run, enter inside bathroom, go pee. Not like she had any footsteps, so she did not hear anything. She was pressed, and what she wanted the young man Kiddwaya to do for her was already done. For him to zip her down and also help her pull her belt was already done. Now she had to run into the toilet and rest herself. Let's leave the zipping part aside. Now let's move into the belt part. In the house, none of them wore nails. They were on their natural nails. Like I said, I'm not saying anything happened, no, but we're just analyzing this whole thing. This one is for us to analyze it the way it is. They are all my favorite. No Nobody was putting on nails. Nengi was not putting on nails in the house. So she would have been able to remove her belt by herself without any help from anybody. Guys, are you listening? Yes, Comfort, you just said it, that is what they do in the house. Also zipped Erica and Dora too. It is possible she was pressed. I already said that it's possible she was pressed, and when you're pressed, you can't do anything because you want to be in a hurry. And since the zip is strong, maybe she wouldn't have been able to go back to the party to call anybody. Now I'm talking about the belt. She should have been able to remove this belt by herself. I'm not sure the belt is so hard that you cannot pull out with your own hands. She was not with any nails. If she was on nails, I would say like, I'll be like, okay, she was on nails and she couldn't pull the belt. She needed some assistance to pull the belt and all of that. But she was not on any artificial nails. It was her natural fingers. She should have been able to pull that belt to avert all that we are hearing now. All these things wouldn't have come up. Is that face to face they stood at that point in time? That particular face to face to remove that waist belt is the one that is bringing all these controversies now. That face to face pulling of belts. So if she pulled that belt by herself, all these things will not be happening. So you guys, the belt is the one that is bringing the bone of contention now, that you and I are still talking about it today. If he just zipped that down and she went into the restroom and rested herself, then came back, we no go dey hear all these ones. But na that belt, guys, what do you think? Am I really saying what you think? Come for the Akomuta. Have you heard my explanation? Tell us, what do you think? We can talk about the zip. When you're pressed, you need somebody to assist you remove your zip. You already said that Ozo and Neil did it to Dorothy. Ozo did it to Dorothy and Erica. But now I'm talking about the belt that he removed for her. She was not on any nails. Is he supposed to remove her belt? Tell us, so you guys are watching and you're listening. We have to analyze it here so people understand better. Talking about the belt, was it right that sorry, I'm trying to reply to a comment. So now talking about she not supposed to, is that belt that is the main? Sorry, my network went bad. Sorry. Still having till today. So you guys tell us, so what do you think? Have you seen that there was something that went wrong? You have all seen that something actually went wrong, and that is why everybody is complaining. Because if she didn't ask him to remove her belt, and she was not standing face to face with Kiddwaya, all of this wouldn't have happened. Because now I'm talking about what happened at the interview, now at the reunion, where they asked us all, what do you think? Now let's talk about that one. Let's talk about Ozo's reaction to the whole thing. After they left that scene, you saw it when Ozo was, I don't know, I won't be able to, I wish I was able to show you this video. I would have shown you this is what I still don't understand. Good. Angela, oh, this is what I still do not understand. Thank you. It's confusing, everybody. Like, it's confusing. You can't even beat your hand on the chest and say this one happened, that one happened. Because if they want to analyze this whole thing in the real sense, nobody will believe Kiddwaya and Nengi. Seriously, let's be very realistic. If you want to analyze this, and somebody can say they both pretended to as in they pretended that they've forgotten. That is not true. That they did not forget. But we know nothing happened though. But if you want to analyze it with the way everything is going, you just think something happened and they are both pretending that nothing happened. But nothing happened though. Now let's talk about Ozo and New. Even if it's you, even if it's me, I am going into a place. Let me even use myself, and I see my husband. Oh, like my people. Sorry. And I see my husband standing with another lady. The most important thing is that this is from Comfort. She said the most important thing is that they did not do anything. People are talking too much because it's Nengi. Yeah, people always talk, even if it's anybody Comfort Akomote, people will always talk. Not just Nengi, people will always talk. People will always talk. So long as you're a celebrity, they will talk. She couldn't tell V or Neo to Ozo, but Kid, Angela Owo. You see, as if Angela, I'm not sure you even joined us earlier. You should have heard my, maybe you should have heard what I said earlier on about this whole thing, that she should have called V to come follow, as in come and zip out. Knew fully well that her zip is strong, because she said her zip is very strong and the zip is always not easy for her to open. She should have called one of those people to follow her. So Angela Wo just said she couldn't call V or Neo also, but Kid. You see, that's where the bone of contention is. That's why everybody is saying something happened, because all right, though, we'll still talk about that. You already said your mind. That's the truth. She should have called one of those people to come and do that thing for her. No, no kid, not the guy. People always think something happened. That's a restroom that it's secluded. It's a secluded place, and at the point everybody was at the party dancing. Nobody was around that area. Nobody was in the main house. They were at the party ground. So everybody would think people went out of the party to go and do this. You understand? Everybody will think that way. That people left the party to go and do this particular thing, because everyone is distracted and everybody's. Sorry, my network went bad. So that is it though. That is what happened. Now let's talk about, but people talked about Erica, so what makes Nengi so special? Angela, oh, you have said it though. We have to talk about it. Everybody, they are all celebrities. Now they're not talking about Dorothy and Kid and Prince and Tolani Bat. So it's the same thing. We'll all talk about everybody. Nengi, also new V. So long as all of them are celebrities, we don't talk about them, they will not be popular. We are the ones that are even making them more popular because of all these things we do about them. So now I'm back to Ozo and Neil's reaction. Let's talk about that one now. Ozo's reaction is not far from anybody's reaction. Everybody will react the same way. Even if I'm the one, let me talk about myself. Like I said before, I see my husband standing with another lady in that kind of position. Ground go scatter. Yes, because I cannot just assume and just say nothing happened. It's not possible. The position I see them, like the way the Kid and Nengi were standing, I see my husband standing with another girl like that. A girl I've even been suspecting. Yeah, he's doing some, my people, no, 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 we can't, let's not cover it. There and then you must answer the question. The girl, that piece said she don't go pay am again, I'll call her back to order. You have to come back and explain to me. I say, babe, what's up? What did they do with my husband? I go ask you. If it's something I cannot ask the babe, I'll frown my face. With my husband, I'll frown my face. You have to explain. And before that explanation will finish, you go you go buy me something. I will not just believe him and say he didn't, there's nothing happened. Maybe my mom tell me I was zipping her up. I was doing this, I was trying to fix her belt. How? How? Let's be very realistic. So Ozo's action at that point was the best action everybody would give. Ozo's matter don't pass heaven. I don't understand this your statement, Angela. Wo. I don't understand. Oh. In matter don't pass heaven, ba. My sister. So now the thing be that too. Now the thing will happen so. So Ozo's reaction wasn't bad. Whatever he said that day, whether Nengi and Kiddwaya did something, he was not saying the wrong thing. He said what he saw. Because the way they were standing out from Kiddwaya's face, like raising her dress up, her bum bum was outside. My people, make we dey talk truth o. Make we dey talk truth, make we no dey cover something. No be everything we go dey cover. No be everything we go dey cover. Sometimes make we dey talk am the way the thing dey. Make we dey talk the truth. Even me sef, I go suspect that kind thing. How you go take run comot your nyash outside? Make we talk am na, make I use pidgin talk this one so all of us go understand am. You see, you stand in front of man wey be say you and am no get anything. Una no dey date, una no dey do anything. The man just follow zip you down and comot your belt from your waist. You can't raise your dress up, dey run dey shake nyash for am. Who no go suspect say something happen? I no fit talk that one for English make who no suspect say something happen suspect. So Ozo's reaction at that point wasn't bad. He gave the right reaction. And Neo, I know Neo na worry boy. He go always try to bring some idea. Get the way you go carry matter, give person go come dey give you idea, go come dey make you dey even think more than wetin you been suspect from the beginning. So Neo is that kind of person that gave Ozo more idea. Say, why would the girl just run away as soon as we got to the place? She just ran out of the place like that. That means something happened. You understand? Sorry, you guys, my next Humu, he needs to react the way because he loved her. Yes, Humu, now you're talking. He needs to react the way he did because he loved her. You cannot love somebody and just say something like that and just pass it. No, it's not possible. You have to react to it and let the person know that what you did or what happened, I really did not like it and I didn't understand. You have to explain to me why it happened that way. Why you should be found in such a position with another man. Knowing fully well that I'm scared of this man with you. Because I was actually scared of Kiddwaya getting close to Nengi. So everybody will react the same way. And Neo myself come put fire on top the thing. Neo talk Neo fire up the thing. Say Neo give am more ideas to understand. So why you're saying they didn't know? Maybe they did not know, but we don't know. But everybody will react to such a position. Ozo's reaction is not bad. And according to what Ozo said when he was interviewed by Ebuka at the reunion, he said, whatever Nengi told me, I was going to believe her. He already told Nengi that whatever you tell me, I will believe you. And when Nengi explained the whole thing to him, he believed her and said, okay, nothing happened. It was just a zipping up and a removing of belts, nothing more. So what did Angela Owo said? Ozo is too fine. Nengi. Also, if Nengi dey bluff you, I want to give my sis to him now. Also, and Sultan also already has Ozo's wife association in Ghana. He has wife association in Ghana. So Angela has offered a girl. Oh. Guys, what do you think? Oh, Angela don't offer Ozo babe. Ozo, where are you? Come and see you. Angela who has given you a girlfriend. Oh, that if Nengi is giving you too much of tough time and she's bluffing, she can give you her sister. No do this one when Nengi fans hear you and Ozo fan, Ozone shippers. So let the Ozone shippers don't hear you, let them come after you, Angela. Who? And we have Umu said Neo is the one that said that Nengi and Kiddwaya had something. Maria Woko, my France queen, are you here? Happy to have you here on my life, oh Maria. Oh, happy to have you here. I'm so happy to have you all my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're still on the matter, oh, we are still on this matter. I never finish, oh, because Katrina bring her back. All of us will bring her back. Make we talk. How are you now, Maria? Your wife, your husband, and your children. I hope you're fine. Okay, welcome to my life. So Humu said Neo is the one that said that Nengi and Kiddwaya had not Ozo. Really? So it was Neo that cooked this whole thing up. As a worry guy that he is. He was the one that gave, like I told you before now, I said Neo is the Delta guy. Maybe he was one that gave Ozo more ideas. Ozo is this calm and collected guy that would believe you when you tell him a thing. He's not this type of person that thinks, that feels people will tell him lies. Yeah, some people are like that. Some people like me now. I'm this kind of person. Anything you tell me, I believe you. I don't know whether it's lies, so I just believe people because I cannot lie to you. So I feel you will not lie to me as well. I like to be very open-minded and I believe people should be open-minded too. So now I'm talking about what Womo said, that Neil was the one that made Ozo believe that and felt yes, Nengi and Ozo actually did something. Nengi and Kiddwaya actually did something. We still will not blame Neo because of the way Nengi and Kiddwaya were standing, we cannot blame them. We cannot blame his idea. Whatever idea that cooked in his brain was what he felt at that point, which is not wrong. It was what he thought. Every one of us would think the same way. So it's not his fault. And now talking about Maria Woko said, are you still in Nengi's issue? Yes, so we are still here. We have to talk about it. So Humu said, also just said relationship is all about trust. Yeah, that is it. Relationship is all about trust. And even if Nengi said they did something with Kiddwaya in that house, even if Nengi told Ozo that, Ozo loved Nengi genuinely. Like he loves her genuinely. Nothing would have been able to take the love he has for Nengi away, even if he caught them doing anything. That's how much Ozo loves Nengi. As the love is so unconditional that not even a troll can take it away. He came out of the house. He saw what he saw. At that period, I saw things. When I browsed the internet about Nengi, I saw the things I saw. The one I saw that shocked me the most was when I saw, and I'm sure most of you too saw it. Also came out, they showed him that video, that particular video I'm talking about. I don't want to mention the name. He saw it. It was very open. Every man or every man that doesn't love a woman who is thinking out of love, you're thinking with your normal brain, your normal sense. You're not thinking about love. If a man sees, he will have issues with his spouse or girlfriend. Even as a couple, a married man or a married woman, if you see such a video, you will have issues with your spouse. Yes. But also saw that and didn't have any issues best for as in always wanted the best for her. On up till today. But now my issue there was that Nengi shouldn't have asked him the question again at that reunion. Guys, what do you think? Hey, Humu, what do you think about this one? Now, at the reunion, Nengi asked Ozo that maybe he was the one that said she and Kiddwaya did something. I'm sure Ozo felt a little bit uncomfortable at that question. He felt a little bit uncomfortable because he never expected such a question from Nengi again. After they have talked about that over and over and they've passed it, all I wanted Nengi to do at that point was that. The good thing is, should have said, okay, I already told Ozo, and Ozo believed me. I already explained everything to him, and he believed me. Not for her to come and start saying again that, but she, I told you before. Oh, okay, she said, when I came out of the house, I heard people say you're the one that said I and Kiddwaya did something in the house. Ah, sister, that wasn't good enough for Ozo. At least Ozo believed you and still loved you equally, even after all that happened. She shouldn't have said that again. I don't buy into that. That was where she failed me. But you guys, what do you think? Tell us your opinion. Tell us your opinion. What do you think? I think she failed me at that point. I don't know about you. But when I was watching the reunion and I had her ask also that question, I felt a little bit embarrassed myself. Yeah. Because you should have just said, okay, what I heard outside the house was different though. But since I already told you and you believed me, I leave it at that. Whatever people are saying outside is what they thought or what they think. Knowing fully well that they are celebrities, people will always talk about them. Yeah. So that's my own opinion. No. That's what I think about. But going back to what happened between Kid and Nengi that night, I think nothing happened. Nothing happened. It was just a zip up, a removing of belt. Nothing happened. Nothing. You can tell also if you feel whatever you feel, like you heard me say all that I said. I'm not covering up anything. I'm not covering up anything. Anything you put up here, we'll talk about it very well. Very, very well. We'll talk about it very, very well. We'll break it down to the barest minimum so everybody will understand. We're not anything. I've said it why when Nengi went wrong, where she went wrong, because normal thinking human being will see that and will say nothing happened. They will say something happened. Everybody will say something happened. But since I've explained and said nothing happened, and Kiva also said nothing happened, that it was just a zip down, that he can't even remember. Okay, at the point where he was whispering some stuff to Nengi, he said he was just being playful, that he can't even remember what he said to Nengi that time. He cannot remember it, which is the truth. He couldn't remember what he said at that point. But you guys still knows better. You are the viewers. They were in the scene. You are the viewers. You know better. What you saw is actually different from what they are saying. They were already on some things. They were already high on some things. So maybe they cannot remember. You that saw can remember better. You can help us now with your own ideas. Let us know, guys. What do you think? Tell us on the comment section. Bring up some questions. Let us answer. We're talking about Nengi and Uzo for those of you that are new. Okay, so Mary Woko said, you know what I pity is that you go to church every day on every Sunday. In the house, she apologized to Uzo, and out of the house, she also apologized to everyone she must have offended. Mary Woko, I don't understand by this your statement. You know why I pity you is that you go to church every day, every Sunday. I don't understand this your pity you're talking about, Mary Woko. Tell us, why did you say so? So my going to church, how does it affect what I do? I don't understand. Please, you have to be careful with your comments, Mary Woko. Yeah, you have to be very careful with your comments because I don't really understand that. You don't have to. I don't need pity. How am I hurting God? Well, I did for this life. How am I hurting God? How? For talking, for doing what I do. I'm not a lazy youth though. I'm doing what I do because I need to do what I do. And I love doing what I do. I love to talk. So I don't understand why you say I'm hurting God. As you see me talking, do you see me mentioning anything? Or as you go through my video, do you see videos where I put people showing their body parts? That's because I know what I'm doing. Hi, Stanley. Stanley Akibe. Stanley, you're highly welcome to my live. Wow, good to have you here. Oh, thank you so much, Stanley. Thank you. Thank you. I truly appreciate. Thank you for coming on my live. Thank you. So, Mary Woko, I'm not hurting God though. I know what I'm doing. I'm very careful with my choice of words. I don't say anything that I know is contrary to what I'm supposed to say. I try to say the right words and I don't try to say anything wrong about any person. The Bible said, this is me Roko now preaching about nothing to me. The Bible said that you will be judged from what comes out of your mouth. Oh, Itodo Rosemary, good evening. Thank you so much for joining my life. Thank you. Welcome to my life. So, Mary Woko, I am not judging anybody. Oh. Guys, listening to what I've said, you guys have been on with me on this live. Did I say anything or did I judge anybody? We talked about everything that happened that night. I'm not judging anybody, Mary Woko. Stop this. I'm not judging anybody. Hear me? Please don't say it like that. Don't think I'm judging anybody. Please, I'm not judging anyone. We're just being realistic and talking about what happened. Oh, sorry, guys. My network went bad. Yes, Stanley. You're welcome, Gina. You are amazing. Please don't change for no one. No. Last, them go leave, go another person. Thank you, Stanley. You're just a vibe. You're my support system. I swear. Thank you so much, Stanley. You are really, really supportive and encouraging. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Wow. Thank you. Yeah. Last, they go move go another place. Go find waiting to talk another person. But how we go do now? We go dey do our job. We no need to mind everybody. People must talk. If even Jesus Christ will come itself, people still talk about am with all the good things wey the guy do. Mhm. People still talked about him. So and he's still doing the wonders, the healing, the miracles he did. People still talked about him and he was still crucified. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I'm just Gina. So I'm not moved. You have to be careful in damaging others and looking for favor from God. Be careful with offers. Maria Woko, please. Oh, how big? But guys, you guys have been listening to me. Did I damage anybody? Wala deal for this life. See you. Why damage? Now, Mary Woko, this is not what we're talking about. Though. We're talking about something very, very important that everybody's bothered about. Don't come and start saying what you don't know yet. Did I go to Nengi's face and give her a stab? Or did I put it up on this thing and say, Nengi did this, Nengi did that? I didn't say anything. Very well. Please let Gina be. If she talks about who you don't like, you apologize. Thank you. Stanley, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, Stanley's comment though. So when you work also, you have to be careful in damaging others and looking for favor from God. Be careful with orphans. And yes, Stanley replied, thank you so much, Stanley, for this question. He said, Maria Woko, please keep quiet, okay? We know you very well. Please let Gina be. If she talks about who you don't like, you will applaud her. Let's be real, please. That's why I said, Stanley, you just said it all. If I was talking about somebody else, she'll come and start giving all the points she can give. But now that I'm talking about Nengi, that is every one of us favorite, she's now saying I'm not damaging anybody. If it's about Erica, we're still going to talk about Erica, yeah. Yes, we're still going to talk about it after this one. We're talking about Erica. So stay glued and hear what I'm going to say. Let me see your reaction at that point. So Samuel Ajayi, Gina, what's up? I'm okay. Oh, thank you, Samuel. How are you too? I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Yeah, welcome to my live, Samuel. I truly appreciate your time here. God bless you. Thank you so much. So you guys, back to what we were saying. No. So Stanley, here, Stanley, now that you're here, Stanley Akibe, what do you think about what happened that day between Nengi and Kiddwaya? Tell us your own opinion because you can always say the truth. Tell us how do you feel about that? Because everybody will suspect, like I said before, you were not here from the beginning of the video. I said everybody will suspect that something happened between those two based on the position they were standing that night, the way they were standing. Everybody would suspect. Everybody will suspect them. So Stanley, what do you think? Let's hear your candid and kind opinion. Samuel, you're here. Tell us, what do you think about what happened that day? Although I already said, from what I have seen, from the interview, from what they explained at the reunion, I feel nothing happened. Yeah, I feel nothing happened. But your opinion still matters. You can always tell us what you think happened that day. I'm waiting for you guys' opinion. Tell us what you think. Maria Woko, we're not trying to be too harsh with you. Hope you're not offended. Please don't, you don't have to be offended. I love my subscribers. You guys are amazing. You guys are simply the best people on earth. But we have to be real and tell you the truth when you're wrong and correct you when we need to correct you. I tell you, if you spoil the rod, you spare the if you spare the child, how do you call it? You spare the rod, you spoil the child. How is that? How do you say that? Say, when you spare the wrath, you spoil the child. So we don't have to spare the wrath at this time. We have to tell the child what he or she has done that is not good. So after then, the child will rejoice. Like Katrina said, oh boy, the English no easy. It no easy at all. Well, Gina, okay. So guys, I was asking Stanley about what he thinks about the whole thing. What's his thought towards Nengi? and Kiddwaya's case that we've heard about. So this is Stanley's thought and opinion. He said, well, Gina, I feel what happened between Nengi and Kiddwaya was a little bit off, although I believe Nengi and Kiddwaya were innocent. Nothing happened. Thank you so much. But if Ozo didn't come, something would have happened though. Really, Stanley, if Ozo didn't come, something would have happened though. Hmm. Yeah, so I already said that when we started this video. I was like, okay, because she was saying she left that she didn't even know Ozo and Neil were coming. She didn't know. She just, as soon as Kibaya removed the belt, as soon as Maria Woko, we're talking generally. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Just take it like that. We're just talking generally. So nothing's bad, okay? Just be fine. I love you. Hmm? So sorry, guys. My husband is calling. Let me just take this call, please. Hello, my love. Umwa farm food. Where are you? I'm on live. Oh, oh, no, no, no. Sorry. So where are you now? Hmm? Let me call him back. Oh, he's not back yet, and the traffic is so high. I'm supposed to have called him all this way to find out how far. So now he's kind of angry that I didn't call him to find out where he is, how far he has driven. Where? Let me just call him, please, you guys. Bear with me. Let me just call him to know love wanting tea. So sweet though. Mm. Hey. Ah, my guy have vexed you. He's not taking his call. Let me call again. So you guys, just some few seconds. Let me just talk to my husband. We'll go back to Stanley and what Maria Woko said. Hello, my love. Mm. Okay, no problem. Sorry. Okay. So where have you reached now? Okay. So where have you reached now? I thought you came through Karu. Okay. Sorry, Opele. Okay, now. See you shortly. We're eating eba. Okay, okay. No wahala. He went out and there's so much traffic on the road. That was why he got angry that I didn't call him. I was supposed to call him to find out since I've been live for over an hour now. I didn't call him to find out where he is. So he was like, why didn't I check on him? This and that. Man, you wanna get problem. And I like attention too much. I don't give him the attention now. She be don't finish. Make I continue with what I do. All right, so guys, back to what we were saying. So we're talking about Stanley's opinion based on this. He already said what he said, that if Ozo and Neil did not come, something would have happened. Hmm. I don't know what to talk. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I'm not waiting to talk at this point too. Or maybe something would have happened. Maybe she heard their footsteps and ran away. Maybe she did not hear it. She just left. But me, I feel she just left. Like the zip was already zipped down. The belt was already removed. So she had to go urinate because she was pressed. I'm not even thinking she heard their footsteps because she didn't even act like somebody was coming. You know, when somebody you be like, somebody's coming, oh, let me go, let me go. There was no whisper, she didn't say anything, she just ran out of the place with her this thing up. Her nyash show. She carry her dress up and about nyash come the show for there. Now there the error deal. Apart from the nyash we show, nothing again. Nothing, no evidence again for us to prove. Now only that nyash we can show for that part. Now it be the main problem. So we have my brother tell Maria Woko make she chill o. I know wetin be her own o. That's why she keep facing people. Still o. Maria Woko, please take am easy o, my sister. I still love you o. No wahala. So now we're talking about Samuel Ajayi said, Gina, if I may ask you this question. Gina, you caught your man with a lady. They were into each other and you know it. What would you think? Samuel, I've already talked about that one. I said it earlier and I said, if I'm the one, I'll feel very terrible about it. I will not just believe your answer and say, maybe I will just zipping her up. Zipping her up, how? I already talked about that me, I'll not take it kindly with the man. I'll definitely and certainly frown my face towards him. And to get me out of that anger, and I may equally ask the lady in question. Yeah, I may equally ask you, why should you ask my husband to zip you up or zip you down? No, my man to zip you up or zip you down or remove your belt. Where does that happen? Why didn't you come and meet us in the party? We all came to this party together. We are all ladies. Why didn't you meet us? I'll ask the same question. Yeah, no cap. No cap at all. We have to be realistic. I will not take it kindly. I will not just fall by that ploy, no. I will have to inquire and know the reason why you did that and why you did that. And that was what Ozo did, which was the right thing he did. And this Nengi explained everything and he believed that. That's it. So, Samuel, I hope I have been able to answer your question. Yeah, I hope I've been able to answer your question. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank God you're pleased with that. So if I'm the one, I'll react. That's just a simple truth. I will not just take it like that. Sorry, soon because Chao also for big time. I mean, she should have gone with V. Why Kiddwaya? Nengi safe make this housemate they calm down. That's just the truth. Now, wetin I don't talk before you even come, my brother. Now, wetin I don't talk so since I say why she no come call V? Why she no call any of those people when they carry her come go pee? You understand? She for call any of those people, no be to go the meet man for inside bathroom say make he zip you down. Man, who does that? Those kind of things they do am. She for call V or call any of the female housemates, make come zip and down, do all those things for her. No need to go dey use man. And knowing fully well say this man na man wey your man dey fear, but wey dey like you, dey think you and him dey do something for the house. You understand? So that kind thing, they carry am like, no fit just carry am like that play. So she sef, she no do fine. Make we no dey cover up anything. Maria Woko, make we no cover am. We go still talk am the way e be. Yeah. So she for no do that kind of thing. She shouldn't have done. Oh, Samuel, I'm happy you're pleased with the answer. Thank you. Thank you so much. So that is it though. Stanley, you said it all. You said it all. For guy one of those person. But anyhow, you don't pass, you don't pass. We say you don't pass. Last, we go still believe her judgment. We go believe all the things we don't talk. And we don't believe am already. Don't say we go still believe. We don't already believe am. You don't talk wetin happen. And me, I follow believe her. I know say nothing happened between the na just to go pee na she go pee. And na just to zip down, na the man follow zip am down. And na just to comot belt, na the man follow comot belt. Nothing happen. Yeah, so do we have another question or contribution? Oh, I didn't even see this. Sorry. Oh, yeah, my power is back. I didn't even see this. Angela Owo. She said, people are saying you should go and cook hobby. By my question is, have they finished cooking for their hobbies? My sister, help me ask them. I no even see this one sef. I didn't even see this comment. Wow, I didn't. Have they finished cooking for their hobbies? So they should feed their hobby now. They should pack and leave. Pack and live and live here. My brother, be my sister, sorry, Angela. Oh, I don't even see this your comment oh. Thank you. Whether after I don't cook, I might go put the food for inside my husband mouth oh. Person don't chop in lunch, he move. Dinner go carry am put. Maybe when they come and give am food, he go sit chop. I don't even see that one, my sister. Thank you. So Mary Awoko said the two that you are talking about are cool and you are here disturbing yourself. They are cool. We did not say they are not cool. Oh. They are very cool with them. So every housemate there is cool. All the gbasgbos you're seeing, they are all cool. Everybody don't pass them. They have done this reunion. They recorded it a long time ago. We are just seeing the update now on our screen. So every one of them is cool with themselves. That one is in the past. We're just analyzing what we saw. The main issue, the main reason why they're showing us what they're showing us is for us to know what happened and also to analyze it. And that is what we're doing. We're not doing anything out of place. Okay, Maria Woko. So to get the truth for him, Humu said to get the truth, Nengi is smart and I understand Ozo more than us. Yeah, Nengi is smart and understand Ozo more than us. Okay, no wahala. Let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at your verdict. Let's leave it at that verdict. You already said it. So probably maybe she asking the question again at the reunion to be sure of Ozo's thought. Okay, let's see it that way. Fine, that's okay. Now let's go back to Stanley Okigbe. Now Stanley Akigbe said, "Yes, Gina, I love your sincerity. Well done. Monday day will be serious, sha." I cannot wait for Monday. Oh, seriously, me too. I'm anticipating Monday. Monday is gonna be hot because we're going to have Kiddwaya and Erica in the building. I'm sorry, Kiddwaya. I just they call the couple. And the couple names they dey my head all the time. Kiddwaya and Lincoln. I cannot just wait to see how it's going to be. It's going to be serious fun. Thank you, Stanley. Thank you for loving my videos. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for loving my time. Thank you for loving my chat. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. So you guys, do we have any further contribution? With thank you. So I already talked about that in my previous video, but let's talk about it since you're here now to ask the question. So sorry you guys, my network went bad. Yes, so we've talked about that, but let me just give a recap. eh Talking about Tolani Badge and Prince and Dorothy. I just feel I just feel they were all catching crews because none of them was serious with any of those persons. They were not serious with themselves. Because if you see now, Dorothy wasn't serious with Prince, neither was Prince serious with Tolani Badge. You understand? They were all catching crews. They were just having fun. I would feel they had the fun. They had the section of fun. They all had the section of fun. Tolani Badge had her own section of fun with Prince. um Dorothy had her own section of fun with Prince. But on Tolani Badge's side, Tolani Badge actually loved Prince. Yeah, she liked him so well. She wanted to have a serious relationship with Prince. Based on what we're hearing, and she wanted to have a very serious relationship with Prince. She wanted a relationship that would be like what we are shipping, like we are shipping. Uh, she wanted that would lead to something big at the end of the day. But Prince was not thinking in that direction. Because even in the house, we noticed that there were times that Tolani to approach him and want to get a little bit intimate with him. Prince was not giving her that. Notice there were times that Tolani tried to kiss the boy, Sha. Oh, I'll get back to that. Let me just answer this person's question. Yeah, let me just answer AA's question. There were times that, let me use pigeon to say this. Tolani they try as much as she can make she for kiss Prince. Maybe they tried to rub her hand for body like that, all those kind of things. But Prince was not giving her that attention. Prince was always on the stiff side. He would just be, you don't want any word like friendship and all that in the house. But after they left the house, okay, after Tolani left, Prince started, you understand? They were close with Dorothy. We didn't see any kind of intimacy. We just saw friendship between Prince and Dorothy in the house. Then Prince left the house to left Dorothy in the house. So when he left the house, he came out of the house. He came into the world proper. He and Tolani connected again. They started as if they've started something beautiful. And I will not talk it. I will not say that one. I will not say it. I will not talk it out at all. The after the now, they all went their separate ways. They continued. Then after Dorothy came out of the house, Prince, will I say Prince was confused. He didn't know what he wanted. He didn't know what he wanted. Yeah. Dorothy came out, she and Prince became very close again. You understand? Became very, very close. That time Prince has already tasted the forbidden fruit. So he don't say maybe the forbidden fruit no sweet am the way he want am make it day. But being realistic, everybody say, we are all adults. Do we have any child under 18? Even on YouTube they say from 13 and above you can view. So we don't have any child beyond that age. So let's be very realistic here. So maybe you don't tell the thing come to say no be waiting once. I don't know how it reach that level. But whatever it is, he already he can't waka pass. Dorothy came back, started getting close to Dorothy. And then I don't know if him and Dorothy they again, but with what we are seeing now in the house, we cannot tell. With what we are seeing now from this reunion, I think he and Dorothy went deeper than what we expected, than the friendship, the surface that we are seeing that is just friendship. So at this point, who am I going to blame? Dorothy didn't have a serious relationship in the house, and Prince was coming to her. We don't know wetin Prince tell Dorothy. We don't know wetin Prince tell her about Tolani badge. We don't know, because she for no just believe come fall into Prince's ploy again. We don't know wetin Prince don't tell Dorothy. Now it's based on what Prince told Dorothy that made her get close to him. And on their part, they were just getting close like friends. They didn't say they were dating. We didn't hear any of them in their interview or in their media round saying they were dating and all of that. Okay, I can see you. So what I could not understand why Dora was not so angry if they were just friends with Prince. But I think Dora and Prince were intimate. I already said it. I said that, because what we are seeing now, something, they were intimate. It wasn't just friendship. Because even when Tolani tried to say, she said, okay, hey, I didn't even remember that part. Let me say it now. So, the part that Tolani was talking to Prince, she said, Prince was whack. He was quack. When they and they came out, she discovered that Prince was quack. Maybe that was what broke them up. And then Dorothy stood up and said, why not talk to me directly? Why beat around? Why cut corners? And she stood up to go and fight Tolani where Ibuka stopped her. Now I understand your question. She was really very angry. they are more than friends. That's what I can say. They are more than friends because you know what? They are more than friends. I can't even say they're friends anymore. They are more than friends. Something intimate. They are intimate. Something has happened. That's just it. Something has happened. Something happened. I believe there's something happened. They're more than friends. Let's just leave it at that. But if you have further questions, you can still ask. Abi Walters, thank you. Welcome to my live. But I don't understand your comment. Abi Walters, I don't understand your comment here. Because you always talk about Nengi. I don't understand the you didn't put the stuff, the word before the you is not there. You, because you talk about Nengi. I don't know what you want to say. I don't know if you want to say you don't like me or you like me or whatever. Whichever one, please, you can rewrite your comment so I will understand you better. You can rewrite it. So I hope you understand me. I hope you've heard the conclusion. Yeah, me, I think Prince is the one that brought the whole issues between these two ladies. He brought it. Yeah, he was the one that caused the whole issue. Prince is at fault. If I'm to blame anybody, I'm going to blame Prince for going to both ladies and doing whatever he did with them. Do with this one, do with that one. He's the one that brought the controversy between them. Yeah. Okay, AA is asking another question. He said, do you think the girls in the house were too loose in general? Many Nigerians are upset at the girls in the house. Yes, I will agree to that. There were two. Because you know quite well that you came for a show, a national show that everybody, not just Nigerians, are watching. The whole world is watching. And yet you do all those things you do. And even if you did things that the national television or the camera did not capture, why say them? You know, that's my point. Why say them out? Like the one that Dorothy did that stuff with Brighto. You understand? Did that stuff with Brighto. We didn't know about it. Nobody saw it. We didn't hear about it. And you come out on reunion and start. No, you don't do that. They don't say all those things. Those things make them look wayward. Yeah. Let's be realistic. It makes them look wayward. It makes them look loose. In a house where you know you came for a game, a show, you're here for the money. I know they say you should be yourself. Yeah, be yourself, live your normal life, don't cover it, don't try to pretend because you may not be able to get it. Just arrange your strategies, but do not pretend, just be you. Probably they were trying to be you. So even if you're you, can't you stay without some things for some days or for some months? Those are things you've been doing your whole lifetime, as in since you became an adult. You've been doing some, even started doing it before they became adults. But at this point, this is a show. You should hold yourself for the 3 months you're staying there and come out victoriously. You understand? Not like I'm trying to be churchy. But I know the big brother is trying to connect people. Connect people. But even if you're going to be connected, at least to join mouth together, do okay. Oh, not like that. Let's guys listen to AA's comment. He said, for me, it's the language and the knacking. It really made girls in Nigeria look bad and desperate to the outsiders. No, we are not like that. No, don't see it in such a manner. No, don't see it in such manner. Don't see it as in, I don't even know the words. You don't see it that way. We are not. It's just the perception that the people have brought now. It was a show. There were just 20 persons in the house. I know one apple spoils the rest, but that's not it. It's not it. It's not it. It's not it. They were secluded. Yeah. We don't have to judge them on just on one part or one side. They were secluded. They were in a secluded environment. They were living their normal life. At times you just have to forget about the camera and live your normal life. Maybe Yeah, they just wanted to hook up. Most of them maybe were looking for a relationship that will stand the test of time. That's why they had to do what they did, but it failed them. The relationships failed them. The ships they were trying to create failed them. Nigerian girls, yeah, we have. It's just that people do this because they're on national TV does not mean they're bad, or all these things that happen mean they're bad. No, 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 they're not. People do this and we don't see them. Yes, there are people that do the same thing. We don't hear them, we don't see them, and we continue seeing them as good people. But nobody's bad. You understand? Nobody's bad. People do all those things and they walk away with it. Because they are not on national TV does not mean they're not doing the things that we're seeing now. Yes, it's because this one we're on national TV and the whole world is looking at them. That's why we are able to see all this that happen and we're talking about it. Otherwise, honestly, okay, thank you so much. Thank you, A, for understanding me. Thank you. So, we have Abi Walters. Okay, I understand you. Oh, thank you. I like you because you always talk about Nengi, my queen. I love you. Keep it. Ah, thank you, Abi Walters. Now I understand your comment. Thank you so, so much. Thank you. Thank you. I truly appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, thank you for understanding me. So that is it though. That is it. There are no loose girls. We are good girls in Nigeria. Good ladies, good wives, everything you want. We have the full package here in Nigeria. So you guys, we talked about most of the things. Do you have another question or another thing you want us to talk about? Otherwise, we are looking forward to Monday. Monday is going to be very, very truth between Erica and Lekon. We're going to be hearing the truth, what really happened in the house. So Erica will finally appear at the reunion. For those of you that have been looking forward to seeing Erica at the reunion, she would finally, she's going to be thing to talk about. Maybe we should go off the live. Do we have people here to help so we can start talking about that? Let's talk because my husband will soon be back. Okay, destroy Nengi and Ozo. Yeah, for me, I think catching is interesting. Or looking at what happened in the house, she wanted to have something to do with Ozo, just like she had something to do with Praise. She wanted to have something to do with Ozo, and if she had something to do with Ozo, what we're hearing now will not be what we will hear. It would have been a different story altogether. But we thank God Ozo resisted. Even after the show, when they came out of the house, Ozo was still able to resist Katrina because when they went for that party, Ozo and Katrina were in the same room. Yes, they lodged in the same hotel. But thank God nothing happened. If anything happened, Katrina, you already know Katrina now. She will always say it. But she's just trying to make the show interesting. I'm not sure she wanted to do interesting. Although, let's be sincere, she doesn't like Nengi. Yes, Katrina has issues with Nengi. She does not want that connection between Nengi and her. And maybe she feels Nengi feels she's a beautiful girl, or she feels Nengi claims she's a beautiful girl, or she doesn't like Nengi because of the way Nengi was dressing in the house and the way she liked, she was, as she was talking to everybody in the house. She was free with all the guys. She was not specific about anybody. She was free. She was playful, and every guy wanted Nengi. Yes, in that house, every guy wanted to have something to do with Nengi, the relationship with Nengi. They gave her proper attention. Whoever she wanted to talk to, gave her attention, gave her that time. Everybody wanted to be close to Nengi for the guys. So that's where Katrina's issue is coming from. She doesn't like Nengi for the fact that everybody likes her, all the guys like her. Yes. That's her pain. That's her pain. You can. It's obvious. It's obvious. But I'm not sure she wanted to destroy their relationship. She was just being cheeky. She was just being cheeky. She does not like Negi. That's just the line. She do not like her. So she's trying as much as possible to do anything within her power to get to Nengi. She was just trying to get to her, not that she wanted to break the relationship, but she wanted to get her. She wanted to see her, see that she's paying. Hmm. AA. With what they tell us every day that they want it to be private. AA is asking, do you think Nengi and Ozo are in a relationship because they are often seen together? AA, from this your question, Ozo will always say they are fine. Nengi is fine. She's doing good. If you went to Ghana, I'm sure you watched all those my videos. I put up Joy FM, I be Joy News in Ghana. You see it there, Nengi and their relationship. He said they are moving with this person. He will mention all those things for you, but going straight to the point to tell us that okay, we are in a relationship or we are not in a relationship, he will not say. Also will always say we want it private. I don't like my things to be shared. I don't like my things to be public. That's what also will always say. I hope you get me. That's what he will say, that he does not want his relationship to be public. He wants it private. You're very close to him. That's when you know about his relationship. Otherwise, he likes and prefers to keep his relationship private to himself. So for now, I cannot really say if Ozo and Nengi are dating. I can't give you the answer. But okay, you asked if I think. Okay, you said, do I think they are dating? I cannot give you a perfect answer if that response I have been getting from the two of them. But I think, from my own point of view, I think they are dating. I think they are dating. I think that get should not what we saw at the reunion, with the way they related, the way Ozo responded when she said, "But I heard from the outside world that I am Kiddwaya in the house." And Ozo's response like, "No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. I think they are dating, but they do not want us to know." That's just it. I hope that answers your question. They often seen together, they do their advert together because they brand for almost the same brand. They brand for Jenny's Glow together, they brand for um Periwinkles together. So you always have to see them together. Yeah. They are cool, but I think they are dating, but they don't want us to know. That's just it. They're dating, but they don't want us to know. Reason why I ask is because reason why I ask is because when I was in Nigeria 3 weeks back, I saw them in a club, Zoya, but sat at different tables, but left in Ozo's Chevrolet. Hey, that's to show you that they are together. Even when they came out of the show, Ozo already had his own house in Lagos. Nengi didn't have a house at that time. She was staying with Ozo together. Although Nengi is one kind of person that can stay with you and you don't have anything to do with each other. Since they party together, they go to club together. That means they're together. If they're sitting in different tables, maybe Nengi is playing. Maybe she went to see one of her friends. I can't really say about that, but since she left in Ozo's Chevrolet, that means okay, you that saw them. Because me now I cannot really, I think that that's my own thought, but you that saw them, and how did you see them? From what you saw, at least you've seen them in a club together. What did you see? Tell us. Tell us. Your opinion now will help everybody on this life. Let them know what is happening between the two of them. Let them know what you saw. They were sitting in different tables. What else? She left in. What else did you see? Tell us. Tell us. Tell us. We're waiting. Oh, from what you saw, that means they're together now. That means they're together. That means that together they were going to the same direction. They went to the house, but them they cannot come and start saying what they've done or what they're doing on reunion. You know, now those two people are very smart and very secretive. They can't say that. So we will never hear about that one on the reunion. Let's just leave it at we think they're dating, but we are not sure. All right, you guys. Let me just any other question, please. If there's a question, ask. Let me just call Malcolm to find out where he has reached now. If he's close. But why were they sitting on the same table? On different tables and left together. So now on the tables, so AA is saying they sat in different tables the whole night, but we all noticed them living together. Yes? Oh, babe, you're back. Okay, okay. Alright, you guys. My husband is back. I told you I was going to leave when he comes. Let me go and give him food though. Before someone come and tell me I should go and give my husband food. So, hey, yes, right. It's I don't even understand. But I'll come back to this. Let me go and give my husband food. So you guys, thank you so much for coming on my life. I truly appreciate this time to take care of my home. I'll see you guys in our next live. Thank you so much. I'll be back to you guys soon, very, very soon. Thank you for joining me. I love you so much. God bless you. God bless you. Please subscribe for those of you joining. Subscribe. Thank you. Bye for now.